is the first baby girl in our family, and she has brought a style all her own. She loves to dance, accessorize, and dress up as a princess. The ballerina lives to perform. From her dance recitals to her killer chicken impersonation, she lights up when there is a chance to show off in front of a group. She also is the little mother of the other 3 sharp kids. Sometimes this means she is compassionate, and sometimes it just means she wants to boss everyone around. This second pregnancy was when we first encountered bed rest, both at home and at the hospital. She was also our second NICU, neonatal intensive care unit, baby. The fashionista. Third-born small human, lover of expressing her independence, primarily by making her own fashion choices. The fashionista was easily the toughest baby of the sharp bunch. For a while, I still thought the zoologist was the toughest, but by the time we got to 6 months, I had to concede that the fashionista had him beat. Even at a young age, the fashionista knew what she wanted. If she wanted her passy, you had better get her a passy. As a baby in the bassinet, if she was crying and didn't want the passy, God help you if you tried to give her one. Pregnancy number 3 produced our second bed rest and our first child to avoid the NICU. Even then, she was doing it her way. The Jedi. Fourth-born small human, lover of anything that can be kicked, bounced, or thrown. The Jedi's birth brought balance to the Sharp family force. He also brought a love of life and adventure. I've heard that as you go farther down the birth order, children get less risk-averse. While I was writing this book, the Jedi got to go to the emergency room for the first time. Then, a week later, he got to go again. I guess it is all part of being the youngest of 4 children. Pregnancy number 4 was relatively uneventful, as sharp family pregnancies go. There was no bed rest before the birth and no NICU after the birth, and we showed up for the induction hours early. The only real drama during this pregnancy, or more accurately, during his delivery, was caused by his siblings, but we will get to all that in time. The reserves. A good team will have a good starting lineup, but a great team will also have good reserves on the bench to pitch in when the starters are sick, fatigued, or just off their game. The Sharp team is blessed with a deep bench. At points in this book, there will be occasional references to Opa and Mimi, my parents, or Pops and Nindy, Wonder Woman's parents. We are fortunate to have our parents and siblings near us. I have great respect for people who have children and raise them without any family nearby. On more than a few occasions during a pregnancy, we have sent out a desperate plea for help, and we're thankful to have family there to throw us a lifeline. And now, let's begin our journey by talking about positive pregnancy tests and finding out there's a baby on the way. 1. We're having a baby. If you're listening to this book, you, someone you love, or possibly someone you were related to by marriage, needs it. This is a book about a dad's perspective on the miracle of pregnancy and childbirth. This is not a how-to book. The list of things I could write a how-to book about is short, and God surely knows that parenting does not make that list. Pregnancy expertise. You may be listening to this book hoping to find the wisdom of an expert. In my opinion, there are 2 kinds of experts in life. The first kind of expert is a person like Bill Gates. Gates is currently one of the richest and most well-known people in the world. He started programming computers at the age of 13. He attended Harvard University only to drop out to co-found a software company we know today as Microsoft. If you use a computer, a smartphone, or really any piece of technology, there's a good chance it was influenced by him. He is an icon in the computing world. Bill Gates is a genuine expert in technology. An example of the second kind of expert is Roy Sullivan. You probably haven't heard of him. He was a park ranger in Virginia's